those chairs upside down, neon buzzing through the wall. Back room with a single lamp and a ledger stacked too tall. You keep polishing one last glass while I straighten every page. Numbers lined up like the faces that we pushed on to the stage. Savers breathing in the corner like a dog that knows my name. Calculator on the desktop spits its little silver chain. Every column hides a story, every total hides a face. I pour one more for talking, not for comfort, not for taste. First to coming through the back door, last to walk out of a crowd. I move numbers when they want me, slid the columns, clear the slate. Bought the bosses one more season, signed my brother to his fate. On the paper he was nothing but a line we wrote as loss. On the street he was the body that got pushed to save the boss. Now his name is just a folder in a drawer down some cold hall. And I sign for every paycheck like I never knew him at all. I don't carry guns or knives, I just lean on weight of sums. But the ink on all these pages feels like dust across my thumbs. I'm the ledger in the dark, where every favor leaves a mark. All the power in this city runs through numbers that I chart. I keep kings out of the crosshairs, make their sins look almost clean. But my brother's in a footnote where the paper starts to scream. When they stand around the table thinking luck is on their side, I'm the cold hand on the pen that turns a man into a lion. Now the figures start to shiver when the phone rings after 2. And the bosses trade low whispers like they think I never knew. There are copies in the cabinet, there are backups in the safe. There are lines that tie together every secret, every face. I've hid tiny crooked numbers in a place they'll never see, like a lifeline made of digits if they ever pointed me. But each night that I redraw them, something pulls behind my eyes, like my brother at my shoulder asking what the ink can buy. You can measure out a kingdom with a ruler and a chalk, but it all comes down to whether you can sleep inside your heart. I can total up their winnings, all the streets they think they own. Still there isn't any column that can pay back what I've sown. I'm the ledger in the dark, where every favor leaves a mark. All their fortunes in my handwriting, all their ghosts behind my heart. If I vanish from this office, if they finally cross my name, they will find the hidden pages where I balanced out their game. When you see the lights burn brighter in the front room by the bar, you'll know somewhere in this city I'm still counting every scar. Last train on the board, and just my platform number lit. Paper cup of cooling coffee, quiet place where I can sit. Duffel by my boots, one coat, one piece I never named. Ticket folded in my palm like a slow and steady flame. Speaker crackles over me, then falls back into a buzz. This place has seen 1,000 exits, none as calm as this one was. Left a key up on the counter, letter underneath your plate. Told you not to come and find me, not to stand here at this gate. If they ever ask about me, you just say you knew my eyes. Say I kept my story shuttered, never brought home what I hide. You deserve a house with daylight, not corridors of loaded doubt. So I'm boarding with my secrets, let this city sort it out. I don't move because I'm broken, I don't move because I'm scared. I just know the kind of thunder that follows men like me who dare. So I ride the train that bears my name. Every mile is just another line signed underneath my claim. I'm not begging for forgiveness, I'm just cashing in my due. Put my shadow on these tracks so it can't fall over you. If this city wants a reckoning, let it lay that at my frame. I'll be far beyond this border on the train that bears my name. Assholes passing doorways, darkened houses sliding by. Every porch a quiet warning of a man who didn't try. I've spent years in shuttered back rooms, weighing favors, weighing debt, stacking ledgers in my memory. Every promise, every threat. If I stayed, the clock would corner me, boots pounding at your door. Better I become a rumor than a knock at 4:30. You once traced the scars across my knuckles, said you never learned to yield. I said that refusal's all I've got when life comes swinging on the field. Now that same unbending temper is the edge I turn on me, cutting my future from this city, leave you standing clean and free. Say praise the same. I won't send you any postcards, won't write letters dressed in lies. If you ever hear my story, know I chose the way goodbye. I'll stay just a distant rumor, not knuckles, humming at 72. Empty lane in the side mirror, but the back seat's full of you. Map folded on the passenger, crease right where I turn. Old jacket on the headrest, still carrying what I earned. Highway signs keep ticking miles like a clock with no hands. I've run this road for years now, moving weight for other hands. Tonight the tank is full, but my patience running thin. I'm not breaking, I'm just choosing which direction I walk in. Pulled off at a roadside diner with a buzzing yellow sign. Coffee in a cracked white cup, just enough to hold the line. Waitress with a tired smile tops me off and walks away. Jukebox in a corner flickers like it's got nothing left to play. I smooth a napkin on the counter, draw a line and then a square. Put the city in the distance, mark this little dot as here. There's a room key in my pocket for a place just down the road. One small door and a single bed where I can cut down half the load. This life taught me how to vanish, how to stand and how to fire, how to keep my word when every man around me is a liar. It never said you have to die inside the place you made your name. It just said you face your choices and you never shift the blame. So I keep my coat at the edge of town, where the blacktop meets the field. I don't kneel, I don't crawl, I just choose what I won't yield. Let the city chase its shadows, let those neon stories fade. I'll be parked behind a thin motel wall with the same cold rules I made. I'm not running from the fire, I'm just walking out alone with an edge of town cold carved deep into my bones. The motel room is humming, vending machine down the hall, suitcase by the door, half zip jacket hanging on the wall. Cheap lamp on the nightstand, throwing gold on faded sheets. I empty out my pockets on the table by my feet. Knife, phone, car keys, folded stack of names to burn. I toss the ones that bleed revenge, keep the few I might return. I don't need a palace, just a lock that I control, and a quiet house to shelter what's still left of my own soul. I remember boots and stairwells, quiet knocks and held back guns. I remember counting heartbeats while the engine barely runs. I never begged for mercy, never traded someone's skin. Now I'm buying myself distance with the same hard face I'm in. So I keep my coat at the edge of town, where the blacktop meets the fields. I don't kneel, I don't bend, I just guard what I won't give. Let the city chase its money, let that high life spin and glow. I'll be watching from a screen door where the dust moves slow. I'm not running from my history, I'm just drawing my own line. With an edge of town code, I can finally call mine. Last call lights are hanging like tired halos over glass. Bar stools standing empty where the noise of evening passed. I'm parked down at the far end with my shoulder on the wood, badge resting on the counter where the shadows look the good. Condensation on a tumbler leaves a circle in the grain. Neon hums above the bottles like a low electric vein. Through the window by the jukebox you can watch the river slide, carrying the city's secrets under that old iron spine. I climb stairwells that smell like bleaching old fear in the grout. One hand on the railing, one hand keeping something out. Files on my desk say justice in a neat and printed line, but the truth is in the phone calls that don't make the overtime. Some nights I keep the envelope, some nights I make it burn. Some faces get a warning, some faces never learn. I answer to a captain, to the street and to my name. 3 different hungry ledgers pulling on the same chain. I'm the man with the questions and the keys to every door. Every favor that I answer locks another board to the floor. So I lay my badge on the bar when I drink with the dark. Let the city see its reflection in the middle and the mark. I'm the law in a suit with a stain you'll never chart. Half the savior, half the problem, still I own my crooked heart. When this town needs a whisper or a quiet walking scar, it comes looking for the hand that leaves a badge upon the bar. I've seen tape across a doorway like a cheap yellow crown. Heard a mother beg for answer while the cameras pinned her down. Dark lights blinking over water, thick and slow and black. Blueprints on a wet plane, never making it back. Sometimes I pull a kid aside, tell him take another street. Sometimes I turn a name in just to keep a war from eating me. If you think that makes me dirty, you were never in this room, where every move you don't make grows a different kind of bloom. Never sign a statement you'd be scared to read aloud. Never trust a smiling hand that always wants a crowd. Never drag the truly clean through your private little wall. Never take a folded favor you can't drop onto this floor. Keep your circle tight and ready. Keep your secrets hard and few. Keep one corner of your spirit where this city can't get through. So I lay my badge on the bar when I bargain with the night. Let the river and the mirror share the same uneven light. I'm the line they keep on bending every time they go too far. Still the one who signs his name beneath the weight of what they are. When this town needs a gentleman to walk its hidden scars, it still pays in silent currency for a badge left on the bar. End of shift down by the river, squad car cooling by the rail. Radio still whispering static like it's scared to tell the tale. Hung my jacket on the back hook, collar open, throat still tight. Badge is heavy in my pocket like a secret made of white. On a bar, a chipped glass sweating, coaster stained with someone's name. Neon buzzing in the mirror, throwing blue across my face. My partner took the stairs and left, said he'd see me at the brief. Still believes the old means something, still believes we're more than teeth. But there's envelopes in glove boxes, side doors that don't leave a trace. Deals that never touch the paper, only change who owns this place. There's a number in my phone that never rings in broad daylight. Men who know to call this badge when they want things done just right. I write tickets in the morning, I write favors after dark. Same pen, different kind of warning. Same law, two different marks. I wear the light on my shoulder and the steel on my side, but it's the line I walk at night that keeps me split inside. I'm the law on the surface and the whisper in the fight. Half halo, half holster. I'm the edge you feel not bright. You can trust the badge and roll call. You can fear the one offside. estate. Couple crates inside a trailer, couple names we never say. I wrote warnings in my notebook, underline the risk and take. Then I watch those wheels keep rolling for a folded silent pay. Now he wonders why the captains always look the other way, why the loud men lose their footing and the quiet ones all stay. I don't flinch when doors fly open. I've been on both sides too long. I know which hands to shake in back rooms, which reports to right half wrong. If you think that makes me faithless, you don't understand this load. I keep monsters in their corners. I decide which wolves go home. I wear the light on my shoulder and the steel on my side, but it's the line I walk at night that keeps me split inside. I'm the law on the surface and the whisper in the fight, half mercy, half pressure. I'm the weight behind your rights. You can pray to paper justice, you can love the black and white, but the fate of men like you lives in the line I walk at night. Back room after closing, bolt and chain across the door. Front lights bleeding through the glass and striping up the floor. Ledger open on the table, numbers marching in a row. Single lamp above my shoulder makes the paper breathe and glow. There's a glass beside my right hand with the ice almost asleep, and a pistol in the drawer. Like a promise I don't keep. You laugh and call me careful, say I'd count the world to dust. Now I'm talking to your shadow in the balance of my trust. I've been adding up the favors, all the broken, all the pain, signing off on quiet kingdoms in the margins that I made when they needed dark decisions. I was sitting where I sit, turning chaos into columns, putting names to every split. You were always at the front door, laughing loud, collecting dues. I was in the back with ledgers, letting numbers pick and choose. When the whispers came about you running hot with one side bet, they slid your folder down the table, asked me which wrist to forget. I told them walls stay silent, but the figures always speak. And the math said save the many, let one promise take the lead. Now your name's still in my ledger, carved deep in the black. I'm the man who holds the balance, never gets to turn it back. I keep this city in my columns, every debt and every bet. I can level out the surface, but I can't erase your debt. I walk these quiet offices like a king without a throne. Your name's still in my ledger, and I carry it alone. That night under the staircase, when they said you wouldn't show, I had already done the numbers, just refused to let it show. Signed a paper, gave a signal, moved a car from slot to slot, watched a red light on the monitor bloom and then go dark and high. They shook hands around the table, called it business, called it clean. I stepped out into the hallway, let the hallway stay unseen. On the wall a crooked mirror caught a suit that looked like mine, with a brother-shaped reflection cut clean out of the design. I'm not asking you for mercy, I don't lay this at your feet. A man who lives by numbers knows which ghost he has to meet. If the price of keeping order was your laughter turned to hush, then this quiet in my chest is just the interest that won't crush. So your name stays in my ledger, underlined in that same ink. Every time I stamp a pavement, it's your face that makes me think. I can move 100 fortunes with a flick of steady hands, but I can't undo that evening when you slip between the plans. I'm the cold one in the back room, but there's one thing I don't spin. Your name stays in my ledger, on the page beneath my skin. coffee by my knee. There's a road map out edges soft from all the dealing, and a letter with your name that no one's ever gonna see. Motel picture hanging crooked over peeling paint. Radio on low with some sad old singer faint. Boots by the door, dust from towns I never named. Key on the nightstand catching every flicker of the flame. You wanted dinners, quiet rooms, a steady light. I kept coming back with new cuts from a different knife. Not the kind you hold in your hand, but the kind you hide inside, where every favor road becomes another place to slide. I've shaken hands in lots behind that humming neon glare. Made decisions in the rear view, you don't need to breathe in there. So I drew a line between your world and where I roam. Now the only thing we share is this letter I won't take home. I leave before the questions ever finish in their eyes. Learn the safest way to love is mostly in disguise. So I leave the key on the nightstand when it's time to disappear. I'm the rumor on the highway that was never really here. I'm the name they half remember when the story's turning dark. Then they swallow it and stare back down at circles on the bar. Yeah, I leave the key on the nightstand, that's a mark of how I move. Keep the danger in my chest and let your whole world stay smooth. Just enough to cross 3 states. Extra plates in the glove box for different kinds of fates. I got numbers in my memory I'll be clearing before dawn. Faces that won't ever know the reason I was gone. If you wake up with my name like a weight behind your teeth, just remember every mile I drive is one you'll never meet. I could pull you through the shadow of the choices that I made, or I can be the cut I take so your light never fades. Some men build their monuments in pictures on a wall. Mine are doors that close behind me, empty footsteps down the hall. If there's one thing I can give you from this crooked, quiet side, it's the distance between your soft life and the roads I have to ride. So I leave the key on the nightstand, turn the handle soft and slow. Let the hallway hum behind me and the parking lot glow. I'm the shadow in the windshield, I'm the tail lights thin and thin. I'm the man who keeps his promise by not letting you fall in. Yeah, I leave the key on the nightstand, that's a code I have to keep. You'll be safe inside your sunrise while I'm driving where it's deep. Ledger on the table, pages lined like quiet streets. Fountain asleep beside my ever-counting sheets. Safe door open with its metal mouth half wide. Briefcase by the corner like a shadow at my side. I'm the hand behind the columns no one ever sees. Turn your chaos into figures, make it all look clean for fees. Every name that hits these pages gets a place and gets a price. I can lift a man to daylight or erase him with one line. I have balanced crooked empires on a difference of a cent. Close the book on dozens quietly with a calm, unmoving hand. Phone face down, screen dark on the corner of the wood. There are truths I don't touch when the silence feels this good. I tell myself it's only numbers, not the stories underneath. But the quiet gets much louder when the building starts to sleep. Ink on the ledger, weight on my soul. I keep the book straight while the edges stay cold. You think the power sits in the man at the head, but it lives in the hands that decide who gets fed. I move the pieces where the spotlight never goes. Ink on the ledger, I'm the one who really knows. Red light blinking on the camera down the hall. Elevator's distant echo like a warning through the walls. There's a folder on this desktop with a name I know too well. Someone loyal, someone honest. They expect me now to sell. Tie loosened on my collar jacket hanging by the door. I could write him down and finish what they asked me here for. Never sign a line that you can't carry when you leave. Never let a clean-cut number tell you what to believe. Every tidy sum is hiding something shaking at the seams. Trade your quiet for their comfort, you'll repay it in your dreams. Ink on the ledger, weight on my soul. I keep the glass calm while the river runs cold. You see a kingdom when you look at all these floors. I see a list of open and unfinished scores. If I write my own name down before the morning glows, ink on the ledger will be the only one that knows. Ink on the ledger will be the only one that knows. Motel key on the table, plastic gloves in the trash. Thin towel by the bathroom, bleach biting through the past. Suitcase half open, shirts folded dark and plain. Number scratched on the matchbook, if they ever speak my name. Ice machine in the hallway, breathing like a tired lung. Neon from the diner stains, the curtains fainting on. You're somewhere down this highway, making noise you call a wind. I'm the quiet call they make when they want the dark drawn in. I don't write the stories, kid, I just wipe the ink. I don't chase the spotlight, I just stand beside the brink. Loud men love the mirrors, love the way their shadows grow, till reflections start demanding more than they can ever owe. I'm moving after footsteps when the shouting's burned away. Tidy up what's left of all the legends of the day. No trophies on my dresser, no pictures on the wall, just a jacket on a hanger and a number they can call. You think the world remembers who talked hardest in the room, but names fade faster than the circles from a glass and cheap perfume. When your noise draws heat and the bright lights glow, they send for the quiet one they barely know. I walk in slow with my head down low, living by the cleaner's code, leave with nothing to show. You stand in the window where the hot wind blows. I live in the hallway, boy, and still walk home. I've seen kids just like you leaning by the back room doors. Fresh shoes, fresh stories, same stains on the floor. They laugh at simple warnings, call it fear dressed up as age, till a thin file lands open with their picture on the page. You think they crave your temper, think they need your flair and flame, but the men who sign the ledgers barely memorize your name. They will ring this room one evening, say there's too much you have shown. Ask me like it's nothing to make sure you're never known. So listen once in quiet before you throw the rest away. Power isn't thunder, kid, it's how you leave the day. Quiet men write endings that the loud men never see. You can join the echoes, or you can move like me. When your noise draws heat and the bright lights glow, they send for the quiet one they barely know. I walk in slow with my head down low, living by the cleaner's code, Desk lamp throws a circle on these papers in a row. Steel safe in the corner hums like it already know. You walk in with fast footsteps, collar sharp, eyes running hot. Think you're ready for the staircase to a colder, higher spot. Screens along the wall to show in doorways, lifts and gates, empty halls and parked up metal, all the places power awaits. I slide a file across a desktop, tap a finger on your name, say sit down, don't touch the handle. This is not a street side game. Every number on this ledger has a face behind the ink. Every zero, every comma is a name that couldn't blink. You just see the final figure, not the cost and sleep and skin, and all the quiet little midnights spent to hold the ceiling in. You think loud men run this city, think that noise will get you crowned. I watch fireworks in stairwells burn, then drop without a sound. Real chiefs leave no fingerprints on the doors that never lock. They just tighten little hinges while the rest of you throw rocks. You're standing at a crossing where the street lights never change. You can rush it for the glory, or you learn to move in range. I keep the balance after midnight, make sure the walls still stand by dawn. Oh, I weigh the debts you don't see coming, paying favors time and bone. You wanna walk like you're untouchable, claim the lights like you're their owner. But if you can't read these quiet numbers, you'll be listed as a donor. There's a folder in this drawer with a face that look like yours. Try to skip the small conditions, kick too early at the doors. He went heavy on the engine, light on checking where it lands. Never saw the floor was missing underneath his brand new plans. Now his name's a tiny scribble in the margin of a page, crossed with lines that mean resolved in one short note that reads too brave. I don't tell you this to scare you, kid, I'm long past needing sport. I just show you where the math ends when you gamble with the court. I don't shout into the alley, I don't flash a swollen road, I don't bargain what I can't protect with steel around the soul. I move pieces on a table where the board is seldom seen, keep the doors from ever closing on the hand that feeds the scheme. I keep the balance after midnight, quiet hand on every string, cut the noise down to a whisper, let the steady number sing. You can flare out like a signal bright, or be the last one standing strong. Learn to live inside the margins, boy, or the city writes you gone. Back room light humming over crooked blinds and dust. Metal desk goes safe, stacks of notes I learned to trust. Got this ledger open, pages curl from every storm we ran. Each thin blue line a quiet sentence only I can understand. Door to the bar half open, chairs turned upside down. Neon from the front room flickers, cut stripes through this tired brown. Into this tired brown. You came up with me, carry bags through back doors, watch my back. We split cheap plates and diners, joked about never going back to lack. But you like to roll the dice, swear I just watch the count. You spent credit with loud hands, more than the house could mount. Boss asked me for the truth, said show me who's turning red. I ran my thumb down the column, stopped where your name quietly bled. Funny how it's just ink to the man who cashed the tables. But my hand slowed for a second when I marked you unstable. I straightened out the page, kept my eyes like stone in this light. Mercy's just a whisper you don't say out loud or own. I keep the lines in the ledger where your fate gets weighed and sold. I'm a steady hand with a pen while the stories turn to gold. From the front door to the back room, every deal runs through my mind. I'm the quiet judge in the margins where your life gets underlined. Bound by with simple numbers, paid in names I won't forget. I write the lines in the ledger, but the ink burns in me yet. They said it was nothing personal, just balance for the weight you threw. They sent someone else to drive you out past where the lights shine through. I stayed here with the books, heard the car fade into the dark, counted cash while the ticket on the wall carved another mark. Now your chair's just an outline in the dust along that wall. Only thing left of your laughter is the gap when the boys make a call. There's a ring you pawned once lying in my bottom drawer, silver door with fingerprints from when we swore we'd want no more. Sometimes I spin it on a desktop, let it circle till it lies. Watching that small circle stagger feels like watching our disguise. I keep the lines in the ledger where a man stands waiting sold. I'm the steady hand with the pen in a world that runs on cold. From the front door to the back room, every secret runs through me. I'm the quiet judge in the margins where you're safe for history. Powered by with simple numbers, paid in ghosts that never quit. I write the lines in the ledger and I'll carry every bit. like a mouth that only speaks in sums and shares. Every name and ink, every favor weighed in lines. You can build an empire on columns and dead lines. I don't carry steel, I don't shout across the floor. I just turn a quiet key in a quiet metal drawer. Down here in the backroom bar, you wipe one last clean glass. Neon hum on chrome, clock hands crawling slow past. I loosen up my collar, lay my watch beside the rail. Say, pour me something slow, I'll tell a different kind of tale. Not the kind of story where a hero rides the wind. More careful calculation, how we chose who wouldn't win. I moved a date, I changed a route, just numbers on a page. From this distance, mercy and betrayal share a face. 'Cause the ledger never closes, it just waits for me at night. Every figure, every face under that little pool of light. I decide who stays in balance, who gets buried in the red. I don't pull the trigger, I just count what's in their stead. I'm the one who keeps it ordered in a city built on lies, and the ledger never closes when I close my eyes. He was leaning on the counter, laughing like the world was fine. Same worn leather jacket, same crooked little smile as mine. We started running errands when the street still knew our names. Back when all we risked was scraped up hands and petty games. But he wouldn't play it careful when the stakes began to climb. So I circled him in numbers, left him standing right on time. There's a pencil mark beside him where his balance used to be. You can rub away the charcoal, but the ghost stays in the feed. If I had gone there myself, maybe we'd both still be here, or we'd be two lines crossed out clean, double checked and disappeared. But the ledger never closes, it still whispers in that room. Every column like a hallway, every total like a tomb. I decide who gets forgiveness, who just fades into the red. I don't pull the trigger, I still count the cost instead. I'm the quiet one in the corner where the real power flows, and the ledger never closes. That's the life I chose. front room, humming soft and low. You wipe down the counter, ask if I need one more. I say I already had too many nights like this before. My jacket's on the stool leg, my tie's a tied line. My badge is in a drawer uptown, but the gun's still on my spine. I walk both sides of the hallway between concrete cuffs and cash. Filed the clean reports at noon, took the quiet drops of cash. I knew every backstair exit from the precinct to the street. Every number in the ledger matched the face I had to meet. And my partner, he believed me when I called that hallway clear. Never saw this silent bargain breathing right behind his chair. He caught the way I hesitated when the phone lit up that night. Said, you sure we're not the ones who end up framed inside this fight? I shrugged it off and kept on walking, but his eyes stayed on my hand, where the ink from dirty memos never really left my skin or stand. Now there's a badge in the drawer and his name on the stone. I'm the law that learned to whisper with the deals I made alone. I can hide a man in paper, I can lose him in a file, still talk straight into a camera with a flat and steady smile. But this badge in the drawer and this ghost at my side say a man who walks both hallways doesn't get a place to hide. On the station tiles when they rolled him down the hall, just a chalk line by the lockers where he used to take my calls. For a city that was drowning in its own forgotten sins, while I balanced out the numbers, letting certain devils win. Now it's me in this back room, and the rag across your hand, and the echo of his questions in these empty stools that stand. I'm not asking you for mercy, I still know how to aim. I just stack too many favors underneath another name. If I walk in when the sirens paint the ceiling red and white, do I burn the keys I'm holding or just disappear from sight? So I keep that badge in the drawer and my hand on the door. I'm the line they never notice till they're not here anymore. I can bury troops in folders, I can lock them out of mine, but I'm done selling out brothers just to keep my record line. Yeah, this badge in the overall carpet, thin and fair. Humming the unit in the wall. Keep your guard on the nightstand. Folding map and late night call. Highway numbers through the curtain. Green light bleeding on the floor. TV murmuring to no one. Shoes lined up beside the door. I'm perched on the bed, a jacket on my back to you. Talking like you're in this room, though you're still a kid passing through. You got that hungry, quiet stare. I carried a heart at 22, hands that never shake on money, eyes that read a room straight through. They will start with simple errands, cashing envelopes, no trail. Meetings at a roadside counter, corner booth, no paper mail. First time feels like just protection, second time's a cleaner spin. By the third you're locked in traffic, every exit closing in. They will say, just keep it moving, what's out here won't follow home. But the highway is a mirror, stretched in steel and yellow chrome. I keep miles between the man I was and who you think I am. Quiet outlaw at the wheel, doing dirt with steady hands. If you follow in my tire tracks, you will drag my ghost along. 'Cause the road can crown you a legend while it writes you in the wrong. When the night is faded motels and a vacancy that hums, you'll learn distance isn't mercy, it's just space around what's done. Never meets in daylight, speaks like he already owns every favor you'll be needing when the law leans in too near. Every name that buys you breathing room while someone else disappears. You can take that call tomorrow, let him draft you in his plans. Or you fold that scrap of paper, drop it quiet from your hands. I don't trade in clean salvation, I still chase these exit signs. Still pull over by the station when a deal cuts close to lines. But I write this ghosted warning in a room you haven't seen, so you know that all this power leaves a stain that won't come clean. Motels and a dashboard glowing blue, you'll find distance doesn't save you from the weight that lives in you. backroom door swings closed, I slide the bowl and choke the sound. Thin wall hums with distant music, but in here it's just the ground. Bare bulb hanging over plywood, stains that never meet the light. You're still breathing like a siren from whatever went down tonight. Your hands shaking on the table, knuckles red and skin gone tight. There's a jacket on a chair back, there's a phone that won't stop bright. I take a rag down from the shelf, nudge a bucket with my shoe. You made trouble in the hallway, so they called me in it too. You keep talking about respect like it's something that you shout, like the louder that you throw it, it will somehow drown the doubt. I've seen loud men in the corners with their stories all rehearsed. They burn quick and small and crooked, and they always vanish first. I'm the quiet when the counting's overdue. I'm the name that never surfaces when they point across the room. You see power in the moment when your anger finally flew. I see power in the silence after someone calls it too. Look at what's left on these ties, look how close we came to law. You think this is how you climb, this is where they learn your cause. I'm the man they call it too, when the night goes past your nerve, when your tempo beats your judgment, and you take more than you serve. I'm the shadow in the back room, putting stories back in line. I decide what gets remembered, what stays off the family's mind. You don't wanna wear this quiet, you don't want this point of view. You think you wanna be a legend, I'm the man they call it too. And they call it too. I pull sleeves up, snap on plastic, lay a tarp across the floor, smudge your footprints into nothing, wipe the handle on the door. There's a smear along the doorway where you stumble coming in. There's a chair laid on its side there, there's a half-spilled glass of gin. I move careful, slow and measured, like I'm straightening a tie. You keep staring at my fingers like they're riding out a lie. But this room will tell them nothing by the time that I'm through. And you'll walk out like it never happened, like they never called it to. Every favor holds a ledger, every shortcut has a price. Every border that you cross here lets a colder hand roll dice. I fed pictures to the shredder, watch the strongest names go blank. I've stayed standing through the cleansing while young careless players sang. I'm the man they call it too, when the night outgrows your skill, when you think you're doing damage, but you're just another spill. I'm the hush behind the doorway, I'm the crease in every plan. I clean up so you keep walking, but you'll never be my kind of man. You don't wanna wear this quiet, you don't want this point of view. Learn to hold your fire with honor, or you'll end up cold and too. is counting down, poison green. Paper cup of cooling coffee by my knee. Duffel on the backseat, zipper gaping wide. Motel key on a ring, room 35. Her folded note, riding shotgun with a map. Every line loading, wow, I can't unwrap. They say this road is where men go to fade, past shuttered diners and a rusted arcade. But deals turn sour in the rear view glass, and names burn out if you drive too fast. I earned my cut in envelopes and steady calls, kept my face off the cameras, my back to the wall. She said one last run, then lay it down, soft as a hand on a loaded gun. But you don't walk away from a quiet throne, not while the wolves still smell you won. So I take the last exit in the dark. That's how an outlaw keeps his name. I keep my heart locked in a glove box, far from the crosshairs and the flame. You want a man who stays for morning? I'm stitched in asphalt, wheeling spark. I pay in empty rooms and borderlines every time I choose that last exit in the dark. Neon at the gas stop flickers, sick and slow. Bugs spin circles in the humming below. I watch a tired clerk count bills with shaking hands. Same old quiet fear a working man understands. We trade our nights for numbers on a glowing screen. Different wages, same ghosts in the in-between. If I turn around, they taste it in the wind. Men like me don't get to change for free. You'd wake to shouting and a broken door. They'd write our names like some cheap tragedy. So I fold your picture in my wallet seam, let the engine drown the part of me that dream. So I take the last exit in the dark, leave my shadow where the trucks all roar. Press shirt, cold eyes, borrowed armor, keeping danger off your door. You want a life that never checks the mirror. I'm married to this ribbon rough and stark. I hold the wheel like it's a promise, and I disappear down last exit in the dark. so unbent. Benches cold beneath my coat, last few voices getting dry. Paper on my knee, tapping where your name begins. Suitcase by my boot heel, on my ears and folded bills. Conductor at the doorway checks the numbers in his hand. He don't care what I'm leaving, only where I plan to land. Carriage lights are humming as the landscape starts to slide. Window keeps my shadow sitting right here by my side. I build corners of the city with a whisper and a nod. Move the money in the dark, play the slow, invisible hand of God. Every favor had a ledger, every promise had a fee. When they drew a price on us, I kept the number off of me. I'm not running like a stray dog with the sirens at my back. I'm just changing out the rails before they tear up all this track. There's no return on this line I ride. I paid full fare to leave that kingdom while it's still mine. You can curse my empty doorway, say I left you in the fire, but I walked out with my backbone and the weight of my desire. I gave this life my coldest years, it never owned my spine. So I bought myself a seat with no return on this line. Letter stays unsent, just folded twice and tucked away next to that one train ticket with no town written on the grave. If you ever hear the rumors that my crown fell into rust, no, I cashed out on my own time, not for mercy, not for trust. Boots against the metal when I stand between the cars, when it's full of all the names I never let turn into scars. If I stay, they'd feed you stories, paint me bleed and paint you wrong, turn a hallway conversations into some confession song. Out here stealing dark horizon, keep their voices from my head. I can love you from a distance without dragging you where I bled. There's no return on this line I ride. I signed off every shadow that was walking at my side. You can keep the empty pillow, you can damn my leaving crying, but you won't see me down begging when they come to draw the line. I left that life still standing with my code and with my pride, and a ticket in my pocket marked no return on this line. We're standing by the stair door where the rooftop air runs cold. Boss floor glowing through the glass. Behind that strip of tinted gold, there's an ashtray on the table, just one filter in the tray. Closed briefcase by your ankle, like a promise on its way. I took the earpiece from my collar, so it's just my voice and you. No cameras on this corner, just the hum of what we do. You watch this city breathing like it's ready for your crown, but you don't see the hand that holds it up when it leans down. I started in the hallway, carrying jackets, holding doors, learning every name in silence that slid through marble floors. But they laughed at how I never spoke unless a question needed teeth. Never saw me take the measure of the men above my feet. One night the boss said, walk with me, laid a hand upon my arm, let me stand inside his quiet while the rest stays safe and warm. Said I don't need louder voices, I need someone who can stand. Hear a half-finished sentence and already see the plan. Now his word leaves his mouth, but it never leaves that chair. It rides the elevator down in the buttons that I wear. I'm the quiet right hand standing just outside the frame. When the ink dries on the paper, I'm the shadow on name. When his promise draws a circle, I'm the one who makes it true. Choose whose shoes walk back to daylight and whose footsteps just fall through. You can chase the throne and spotlight, but remember where I stand, 'cause power doesn't live up there, it lives in the quiet right hand. Last month in a service hallway by the back freight gate, there was a man who thought a whisper truth could change his fate. He had a folder half unzipped, like a jacket pulled too far. Said I've got enough to scorch him if he doesn't raise my star. I listen while the vent fans push the dusty air along. Hands still in my pockets while it tried to sound like strong. Then I pulled that metal door, so it was just his eyes and mine. When he stepped back out again, his signature matched the line. There's a stripe down every street I drive, dividing side from side. Used to be the only border between their world and mine. Now it looks like cracked glass, spreading quiet underway. You can't keep leaning on the rules you helped yourself to bend and break. One day all these lights upstairs will flicker, change their brand, and the trail of how it happened will be glowing on my hands. I'm the quiet right hand when the boardroom smiles look kind, when the pens run smooth and steady, 'cause I kept the cracks behind. I can turn a careless secret to a silence that will last, make tomorrow feel unshaken by the tremor of your past. You could stand beside the throne, boy, but you better understand, if you want just to ride along the shine. Backroom drool, quiet bar, door clicks off behind my back. Yellow bulb above the pool cues, paint is peeling down in cracks. My badge is in my pocket, not shining on my chest tonight. Case files in a rubber band, corners curled from too much light. There's a glass ring on the ledger where the owner signs his name. Keys to an unmarked car are sitting by a stack of claims. You're just pouring something clear, letting silence set the pace. I can see the old bridge metal in the window's crooked frame. I was clean once, straight lines, wrote reports the way they taught. Every cuff and every booking, just another quiet notch. Then I found which door stayed open if you never wrote the time. How a favor in the shadows kept the trouble off the line. Got a picking who walked home and who took that one last ride. Got her sitting in that office with the law bent to my side. My partner used to shake his head, say I walked too close tonight, but he backed my word in hearings, swore I always got it right. There's a line out by the river where the truth and stories part, and a man who lives between them starts to split inside his heart. 'Cause I keep the law on a leash in the dark, like a dog in my heel while I'm dealing in the park. I'm the one they call at midnight when the ink won't stay, when they need a steady hand to make it read their way. I can make a siren quiet with a look and a nod. Yeah, I keep the law on a leash with these deals and this facade. flashing blue on rust and stone. We were standing by an engine that was cooling down the chrome. He was talking about transfer, about leaving all this mess, about kids and clean beginnings in a house that faced the west. I took one step to the railing when I heard the tires cry. Saw a shape cut through the floodlights, knew a death was coming by. By the time I drew my weapon, by the time the noise was clear, he was down beside the pillar and the death was in my ear. Don't mistake this for a breakdown, I'm not here to fall apart. I still walk into that station with a folder and a heart. But there's ink that never dries, and there's names that never talk, and there's deals that buy you power, but they cost you when you walk. So I keep the law on a leash in the dark, like a chain in my hand with my print on the mark. I'm the one who signs a paper when the storm rolls through, making sure that quiet river never says what it knew. If you ever